say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what...
I met Jeffrey in 2011. Apparently, Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. Every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that.
We've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. It's so good. So much fun. Now, someone did.
And I should do it more. And Aniston will say to me in the middle of the night, whenever I'm with her, something cool. She'll be like, "You see?" And I'll be like, "No, you're right. This is great. This is great." And then the next morning, she'll text me and say, "I know something. Wednesday night if you want." I'll be like, "Come on, we just did that Saturday thing. We don't have to do too."
She likes to. She's busy all the time. I know she's the greatest host, but I'm going to bed at 9. I can't come over. Your thing starts at 8:30.
What's the pizza? Was it good? What he made? Pizza was better than gluten.
They both made. Everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Best pizza I've ever had in my life. Best pizza I've ever had. Got some type of lettuce on it. I've never tasted this shit. Type of white baby's got some type of lettuce on it.
Okay, look, Katt Williams just did what he does best, dropped the truth bomb nobody wanted to hear, and now the whole internet is in shambles. When those Epstein Files hit, Chow, the names that came out, Jay-Z, Bill Gates, Naomi Campbell, Chris Tucker, nobody was safe, and Katt's just sitting back like, "I've been told y'all," while Hollywood scrambles doing damage control. Everything he said on Club Shay Shay is looking less like conspiracy and more like straight facts. So today we're breaking down who got exposed, what Katt knew that we didn't, and if any of these celebs are actually gonna see a jail cell. Trust me, this tea is scalding. Listen, when those files dropped, social media straight up broke. Flight logs, emails, victim testimonies, all out there for the world to see, and all these celebrities we've been worshiping, their names plastered everywhere like a Hollywood roll call from hell.
He comes to our school.
Oh, does he? And what does he do at the school?
He does to us. He does babies there.
Right.
We eat babies. We drink their
Okay.
Because this is how we do it. So like on Wednesdays is the most special, busiest day, special day.
Okay. We'll start.
Most folks were in denial, like, nah, not my fave. But Katt wasn't shocked at all. He'd been warning us these billionaires and A-listers ain't who we think they are, and the mess they do behind closed doors is sickening. But did we listen? Nope, and now here we are, looking real silly.
So now that Jay-Z has been named in the Epstein Files, everybody on mute like the Beyonce challenge? I don't think so. TMZ, Pop Crave, Pop Base, D White, Nosy Bystander, bring that ass here. Oh, and I ain't forget about the Shade Room either. Y'all posted and deleted that Jay-Z Epstein tea real swiftly. Because it's always believe the Epstein Files, believe the victim, and cancel pedos until it's y'all motherfucking fave. Now everybody quiet. Y'all always bringing up people's husbands. Y'all talk about that other woman husband all day.
Let's talk about the name that had the Bayhive and Jay-Z stans losing their minds, Hav himself. According to the Epstein documents, an anonymous victim named Jay-Z in connection with an alleged assault from way back in 1996. The victim said she woke up in a room with Weinstein and Jay-Z with her, with Weinstein inserting his fingers in places his fingers had no business being in. Now his fans tried to defend him, saying he was just a new rapper back then. But baby, being new don't mean he didn't have connections. There's footage of him with Harvey Weinstein that looks real suspect, like Harvey was his handler or something.
In your thoughts on Donald Trump and what it means for what it means for mass incarceration?
You know what? This is a labor of love for Jay, and as a result, he's my friend. We're here to talk about that and nothing else.
Then people dug up photos of Jay at Diddy's party with Harvey. Plus, there's this explicit video on Twitter I can't even show y'all, and Beyonce. Comedian's been saying she was on that island too. I'm not saying it's confirmed, but when multiple people saying the same thing and the receipts keep piling up, it's getting real hard to ignore.
Y'all talk all that shit about R. Kelly. Beyonce was on that island where they was kids. Beyonce was on Pedo Island. Beyonce and the camel.
Yeah. Even Kanye tried to warn us about Jay and Pusha T back in 2018, but we thought he was just being messy. Now that clip is aging like fine wine.
If you take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people, so how the f they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, oh, Beyonce had the best for somebody else Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture.
Before we dive deeper, let's see what fans are saying about all this mess, because y'all had opinions. One tweeted, "The scariest part of the Epstein Files isn't the names, it's how many people are still untouchable. We see the receipts, but will we ever see the handcuffs?" Another fan said, "Katt Williams been trying to tell us for years, and we called him crazy. Now look at us. Every week, another beloved celebrity getting exposed. Maybe we should have listened," and this comment hit different. Funny how celebrities are loud on every social issue. Black Lives Matter, climate change, women's rights, but suddenly radio silent when it comes to the Epstein Files. That tells you everything you need to know. All right, now let's get into who exactly got exposed.
For me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. I purposely.
Remember when Bill Gates swore on national TV that he only had dinner with Epstein?
I've said I regretted having those dinners. And there's absolutely nothing new on that.
Chow, the Files said that was a whole lie. Turns out they were way closer than he admitted. Regular island visits, tons of meetings, emails back and forth. But here's the kicker. There was allegedly an email where Bill begged Epstein for antibiotics to secretly give Melinda because he caught an STD from Russian girls. Like, sir, what? No wonder Melinda divorced him and walked away with $30 billion.
You know, it was also widely reported that Bill had a friendship or business or some kind of contact with Jeffrey Epstein, and that you were not, that was very upsetting to you. Did that play a role in the divorce at all in this process?
Yeah, as I said, it's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
And you made that clear to him?
I made that clear to him. I also met Jeffrey Epstein exactly one time.
Did you?
Yes, because I wanted to see who this man was. And I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards. So
when she got asked about Epstein, she didn't sugarcoat nothing, said he was evil personified, and she had nightmares after meeting him. She even warned Bill to stay away, but he didn't listen. Now we all know why she was so pressed about it.
I'm sorry, I know you like Chris Tucker.
Oh, Chris Tucker, our beloved Smokey from Friday? Yeah, his name is all over the Epstein flight logs, honey. According to the documents, Chris hopped on that Lolita Express back in 2002 for a so-called humanitarian trip to Africa with Bill Clinton and Kevin Spacey. His team tried spinning it as some AIDS awareness charity mission, but baby, you flew on a plane called the Lolita Express with Bill Clinton and expect us to believe you had no clue what was happening. When Chris got interviewed about it, you could see the panic, stuttering, deflecting, trying to play it cool.
You knew Jeffrey Epstein, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. We flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different. That was a humanitarian trip to Africa, and I met him on that trip because it was his plane. I didn't know who plane we was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people. We was with a delegation, and yeah, I met him, and you don't know people what they do in their private lives, so yeah.
But you gotta tell me this, Chris. He was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, was it Lolita Express?
Oh yeah, it was a private plane. Yes. Oh yes.
But wait a minute. You didn't never go to that island, did you?
No. I don't know where that thing at.
But nobody was buying it, especially since Katt Williams already called him out months before saying, "The Chris Tucker we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey." At the time, we thought Katt was just being petty. Turns out he knew exactly what he was talking about.
Naomi was over at Epstein Island. Everybody knows that. And guess what? She ain't saying shit. And if I was her, I wouldn't either. She got a golden ticket with the information that she got. And if I was her, I'd hold on to it as long as I can. They can't pay that woman enough money. The things that Naomi Campbell knows, ain't nobody ready for that. That's Delilah. The woman that can do what no other man could do.
Naomi Campbell showing up in these files had people's jaws on the floor because she's been an icon for decades. But Chow, the documents don't lie. She took at least 5 flights on Epstein's jet between 2001 and 2003, and 2 of them started from the US Virgin Islands where his creepy island was.
And my friend was human trafficked by a Naomi Campbell. I had to go rescue my friend many, many times in New York City at her apartment at 5, 6 in the morning. When I went to rescue my friend, Naomi and my girlfriend would have needles stuck all on their necks because an acupuncturist would come to her house at 5 in the morning after partying all night at these parties that they would have in New York, and they would fix her lymph glands, because when you're doing a lot of drugs, your lymph glands get, they get clogged. So she always has her lymph glands full of acupuncture so that she can feel better the next day. And they were both on IVs. And when you walked in her apartment, she has this candle that I'll never forget. It's a Deptyque candle. It's the dark one. And she has like 200 all lit up, all in her apartment. And it's the black one. The black Deptyque candle. It's that fragrance. And she has them all lit up like it's some seance.
There were also emails showing her and Epstein planning to ship records for his parties, and people started asking if her whole model recruitment thing was really just a cover to bring more women for these industry predators. Like, how does a supermodel own a whole island unless she's getting funded for bringing people who can be manipulated?
Yes, I knew him. I was introduced to him on my 31st birthday by my ex-boyfriend Flavio. He was always front and center at Victoria's Secret shows.
Did you suspect what he was doing?
No. And what he's done is indefensible. And when I heard of what he'd done, it sickened me to my stomach, just like everybody else. Because I've had my fair share of sexual predators, and thank God that I had good people around me that protected me from this. I mean, right now I stand with the victims. They're scarred for life.
But honey, with all these receipts, it's getting real hard to believe she was completely in the dark.
Hi, I'm Ashton Kutcher. Have you ever killed a dog while driving drunk and then been upset that there was no way for your car engine to cook it for you on the rest of the drive home? Well, those days are over. Thanks to Dr. Lee's Pet Engine Cooking Bag. Just put the dog in the bag, place it over the engine block, and drive your usual 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. Bow wow. I'm Ashton Kutcher, and remember, Dr. Lee's Pet Engine Cookie Bags are not meant for babies, but they can be used for babies.
Now Ashton Kutcher being messy, that ain't new, honey. This man has been linked to every shady person in Hollywood, caught pursuing underage girls, showing up at crime scenes, at every Diddy party you can name. People have been saying his anti-trafficking organization is just a front, and don't even get me started on how hard he fought to get Danny Masterson off those assault charges, calling him a role model when the evidence was right there. When those letters leaked, folks finally saw him for what he is. Now, Nick Cannon wasn't on the island, but he had plenty to say about it. He admitted he thought all this billionaire trafficking stuff was too wild to be true, but now he's siding with Katt Williams, saying it's probably all facts. And there's heavy speculation that Nick having all them babies with different women is part of some ritual, but that's a whole other mess we don't have time for.
Truly Babylon if this is the case, and so I would never speak out about it too much because I didn't want people to be like, what the f you talking about? Like, there's no way, like, it's Pizzagate. If somebody told you about the Epstein and you'd be like, man, come on now, this billionaire is really taking, and what, because I don't want to f it up, but someone that worked for him, even on the child protective services side, was actually snatching those kids that were supposed to be missing kids and providing them to, like, that in itself sounds fucking free.
Now the real question, are any of these celebs actually going to jail? Probably not. Let's be honest. We've seen this before. Powerful people get exposed. Media goes crazy for a minute, then it all goes quiet. But what's different now is social media won't let it die.
Would you mind just giving a basic recap of what this Pizzagate theory was?
These emails get dumped online full of everything that was in John Podesta's life. And John Podesta is a very powerful and connected man. People on the internet then started to notice these strange pizza messages about $40,000 worth of hot dogs being flown to DC for parties, and overt references to children. These kids, ages like 7, 8, and 9, will be in the pool and it'll be heated and they will be there for, it's like, wait, what are we talking about? This one pizza place in particular, Comet Ping Pong, right in the heart of DC, the Instagram of this pizza shop is full of very disturbing images of children. Things like children taped to tables, things like commenters talking about rape and abuse, things like comments about kill rooms, and so much disturbing imagery on a public Instagram account for a public pizza place. As the media is running this big kind of smear campaign on these questions, a guy conveniently walks into that pizza place with an AR and shoots the place up. Doesn't hit anybody, but manages to shoot a bullet straight through the hard drive that's in the back room and gets arrested by police very publicly. They have a big photo shoot. So then you can look at it and say, these conspiracy theories are dangerous, so we can censor them all off the internet because it's been debunked. Don't pay attention to the fact that the guy that owns the pizza place is the boyfriend of the guy that runs Media Matters, who is one of the primary debunkers of these things.
So there you have it. Katt tried to warn us. The files proved him right, and now all these big names are scrambling. Were you shocked by the names, or did Katt already prep you? Drop your thoughts below and check out the next video for more drip news.